Well, hello, good morning, and welcome to another live stream. Today is Tuesday already. What Tuesday? Wednesday? Oh, Tuesday, Wednesday? No, it's Wednesday. Really? I could swear it was Tuesday. Ah, dang it. Well, it's Wednesday, the 8th, as, well, you can see on my Apple CarPlay. That's what I was looking for. So, yeah, I guess it's the 8th Tuesday. And welcome to another live stream. We're going to play a little bit of Forza Horizon, but stay tuned because I feel like going for one lap in Nordschleife again. I did play a little bit of Assetto Corsa Competizione yesterday, just to see if I still remember how to drive. You know, with all the arcade gaming, it just got me confused a little bit. Mr. Upshift, let's go! Dude, Wednesday already, man! Where did Tuesday go? I mean, we're gonna blink again and it's Friday. Oh well, it is what it is. John, hello. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's a Volvo S60R, fully functional. Everything works. And right now I'm using the Moza Lamborghini steering wheel. And we got some new stuff coming from Moza. I can't wait to show you guys. Can't talk about all of it, but I can say there's stuff coming from Moza. And yeah, I really like this steering wheel. I just wish, eventually what I want to do, maybe wrap this thing here with a leather-like wrap. And maybe put a new, more shiny logo. Pretend there's some leather stitching here and all that. That'd be fun. How much was it all? So on my channel, you know what I talk about when I say channel. I do have a very detailed tutorial. I go, I have a price breakdown, but to give it to you, $700 I spent on the sim rig itself. Obviously not talking about the TV, and I'm not talking about the computer, which is, I can turn the camera here a little bit. So the computer's right here. This is the computer. Those things are more expensive than $700, obviously, but if you're looking at what, just what makes my simulator special is the fact that I have a gauge cluster, I have the full dashboard here, all the buttons work. That's $700. $300 in car parts, depending on where you buy them. You're going to spend more or less. You can go to a junkyard and get the parts out of their, out of the car yourself. That's a pick and pull style. You're going to pay a lot less. Then you can also go and buy off the counter or on eBay. That's going to cost you more money. But give or take, you're going to spend about $700 US on parts if you go to the right place. And the hardware. Hardware, I mean wood, metal, carpet, arduinos that makes all the buttons work. So if I press a button here, everything's going to do something. And that's, that's it. All right, let me see some comments and we're going to start driving. How much? Okay, Lionel, I answered that. The steering wheel. So this is $329 US. This is the Moza Lamborghini Revolto. Pretty cool steering wheel, if I may say so. The size and the buttons are an exact replica of a Lamborghini Revolto and a Lamborghini Temerario, with the one exception that the Temerario doesn't have a wing button here. It has a drift button down here on this little button, the tiny, you can't really see, but I could zoom in a little bit and you can see the steering wheel a little better, not my face. There you go. That's the steering wheel in a little bit more detail. Yes, I can turn the camera. This is an Obsbot tail air in the center here that this camera here you guys are looking at. Yes, you. And this is the Lamborghini. And I can change, if you look at the bottom here, I can move my Apple CarPlay by changing here. And the Apple CarPlay is fully functional, and I have a tutorial on my channel if you guys are interested in checking it out and downloading it. But yeah, it shows a bunch of cool stuff on that Apple CarPlay, like a Waze map that was Nordschleife yesterday. Kind of gets frozen with the last map because right now I'm not on a game that the map works. So I have the information about the game right now, the computer right now, the frame rate, the GPU load, CPU load, all that good stuff. All right, let's start driving a little bit and then we can continue talking. So what we were doing yesterday, we were trying... okay, let me just answer a few questions that came from my rant, my babbling here. Is a Lambo wheel full size like a real car? Yes. No, it's exactly the same size, the same buttons, Kifa. It's an exact replica. The only thing that's not in that replica here, if you will, it's just the leather stitching here. There's no horn and leather stitching. All right, crazy setup. Thank you, Taro. Is a Lambo wheel. Dude, stop. Man, I don't want to do that, but I got to do that because when you spam and I'm talking, that makes it, you know, you're going to be muted for 5 minutes, buddy. So, yeah. Long time no see, Code Titan. What car did the dash come from? This is a Volvo S60R 2005 with the navigation that also still works up and down, just like in 2005, I guess. What game is that? We're playing Forza Horizon 6 today. Okay, I think I answered all the questions. That was just that guy spamming like crazy. Well, thank you, Chi-Shan. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate your support, guys. So let me continue explaining what I was doing here. So what I was doing was I'm trying to finish the game 100%. We were doing the collection journal here in... Oh, press the wrong button. We were trying to go into... here we did the road rivals yesterday, and today we're going to continue with the dirt rivals. There's 2 tracks left to go here, and those are the Takashiro and the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet is an 18-mile dirt track that we're going to try to finish so we can move on and do the trail one, which I do have a routine here. It's going to keep bothering me. Cross-country rewards, that's the other one we're going to do. All right, I'm talking a lot. Let's go. All right. We're going to go to online. We're going to go down to rivals. We're going to enter rivals. We're going to go to... and I see my friends have been busy trying to beat my times here in rivals, which is all fair play. Dirt racing. Let's go all the way to the end. We're going to do the Takashiro, which is a pretty short 3-mile, and then we're going to go for 18 miles of driving. And yes, the odometer is going to work. That's going to count roughly 3.6 miles by the end of this race. Just so you know. Everything on the gauge cluster is fully functional. Let's use our Porsche, the Cayman GT3 WTAC 2005. I did tune this car for off-roading as well. Just, well, explaining. All right. I upgraded from a G29 to a Moza R3. Dude, that's amazing. E46. That's nice, man. I know that you're loving your R3. It's miles better compared to the G29. G29 was great about maybe 10 years ago. Let me, is the sounds going? Yes, it is. All right, let's get going. We're gonna go now for rivals. Now I gotta explain because you'll see some weird behavior. I'm gonna go extra slow in some corners, or careful, not slow. I'm gonna be extra careful. And the second thing, I cannot touch walls. I don't have to beat people's times. I have to be, I have to do a clean lap. That's how I get this challenge done. Not by going fast. I don't want to go slow, but not by going fast, but by not hitting walls. I can hit fences, things that break. It's okay. They're fair play. The game will not punish. But as the moment I touch, even if at 1 mile an hour, I touch a wall, it's done. I have to redo the race. All right, let's get started. And I'm going to use the paddle shifter, obviously, because the paddle shifter for this one here is better. I do have 8 gears, if not mistaken. And I do use a very aggressive downshifting strategy here. The reason is simple. I don't care about this engine, and it won't break. So downshifting very aggressively will help you stop the car. The engine brake helps it. The engine, the brake helps more. I think I hit my camera. Sorry, buddy. And the fact that I cannot touch a wall also makes me be extra careful in some of the corners here. This is a very good Porsche. And I have to be careful with jumps also. Because if I'm flying, I can't slow down. Like this. Boom. Yeah, but here we have plenty of space. And since I'm driving, I'm not reading the chat very well, so forgive me for a second. I'm not going to be answering questions, but every time we finish, we answer questions here. And the upshift is on the chat, trying to help me out, answering some of your questions. By the way, Upshift is a content creator. He is doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers on his channel. He's gonna give a complete sim rig, not sim rig, I keep saying sim rig, sim set with a wheel and pedals. That's what he's gonna entail. You can ask him for more details. I'm probably saying something wrong. The water slows you down quite a lot. Ooh, don't touch the wall. The wall is lava. That's the game we're playing right now. All right, that's the finish line right there. Ooh, that's a nice finish. All right, let me see the comments. Dude, that setup. What do you do for work? I work with market research. Fairly different from what I do here. I hit every wall on every turn. Got to slow down a little bit more, G Buttersnaps. I need a better job to tell him to send me an application for real. Thank you, man. Did you use your free car voucher? Do I have a free car voucher? I don't know. Oh, man, if there was availability, I would be working for me like full-time with this. That'd be fun. Zaki Games, how you doing, man? No, the Gauntlet is the next one. You got here just in time, my friend. Just in time. No, don't do that. No motion. Take your time, man. Start small. This is not expensive. It looks expensive. It's not. $700 can buy you the rig. Obviously, I'm not talking about a TV and the other stuff. I'm talking about the rig itself, which is the main differentiator on my simulator. It's the fact that I have car parts here. And car parts, if you go to a junkyard, they're going to be pretty cheap, buddy. Don't worry. They're not going to be expensive. So we did the last of the small ones. Now we're going to go for that's a crazy one. That was, remember when I said about 3.6 miles? It says 3.7 miles, so I'm off by 0.1 mile. So when we go now to the Gauntlet, did I press pause on the music? Oh, I think it moved the... Oh, this changes the music as well. Oh, I set two buttons to do the same thing. That's funny. Okay. All right, so let's go down to Rivals, and now we're going to do the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet is a 18.7 mile dirt challenge that I need to post a clean lap. Let's see how many tries I will need to finish this challenge. It's a big one, so, you know, just bear with me. All right, we're going to choose our good Cayman GT3 WTAC. That's the car. If you're interested, I can post a tune later. Nothing special. I just made it extra fast with a lot of grip. So let's go. And, well, wish me luck. All right, let me see some of the comments. Geez, jumps are crazy. Yeah, man, they're crazy here. And they're hard because when you land, sometimes you spin. It's I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I love this wheel as well. It's pretty good steering wheel. Lamborghini S60R today. Yes, sir. Yes, Pavel. I'm tired of taking my time. Oh, man, I know the feeling, dude. It's 8 a.m. and you're not even thinking about clocking in. Oh, absolutely not, man. No, the thing is, my team starts in Central Times. So I usually start at 10 a.m. Working, and I work from home, so I don't have to worry about commuting to an office. Real Dumbless, this is awesome. Thank you, sir. All right. Yes, this is a few seconds delayed. The chat takes a time to show here on my left. I can show you a little better. If I go to this camera here, you can kind of see this is where the chat is. And the chat is delayed just by a few seconds. It's pretty hard for me to keep up, but I try my best. But now we're going to start an 18-mile, super technical dirt rally style racing with my Porsche here. And I cannot touch the wall. I have to be extra careful, so bear with me if I don't answer all of the comments. Mr. Upshift is here in the chat trying to help me. Let's go. And I'm using the paddle shifter, as I said before. 18 miles. Let's get going. And obviously, I'm going to be careful, but I'm going to also, you know, try to be fast. See, that guy in front of me, he has a little exclamation mark on his crack time, meaning he crashed into a wall sometime, and I'm not going to do that, because if I do that, it invalidates our challenge. Alright, go. That's a ghost car. It's not a real race. And I don't have the racing line on, as you can clearly tell. So I have to be looking at the map at all times, especially like when there's a turn like this. And be careful when I make the turns. And I am going to slow down with my gearbox. So I'm doing a lot of engine braking here. And the engine brake is it's an interesting thing here in this game. This is an arcade game, obviously, and the engine will not blow up, or the transmission is not gonna break if you just very aggressively shift down. So I do shift down quite aggressively because that helps me stop the car. Especially in a challenge like this that I cannot touch the freaking wall at all. If I touch very slightly, ooh, and like I did, like super slight, I get flagged, and we're gonna have to restart. So I don't want to do that. It's an 18 miles. I hope it's the last time I do it. Oh man, let's go again. Yes, Shichan, I'm on that place where you are, and on my channel on the red one. Let's go. Careful now. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be extra careful. And I think I'm hitting the camera, so I apologize if it gets shaken a little bit. There's a gauge camera, and the gauge camera is right where I touch my pedal shifter. Gonna be a little more careful, because I'd rather be a second or two slower than having to restart the whole race and redo the whole thing. Alright, doing better. Not necessarily slow, we're still close to this guy. Ooh, don't touch a wall. This guy did in 35 minutes, so I'm sure I can do in less time. It's an 18-mile challenge, so it should do in around maybe, what, 20 minutes? Or less? I don't know. We'll see. Slow. There's a jump. I don't want to jump here, because if I jump, I would go straight into this wall. And it's okay during a race. I mean, this game won't punish you that badly if you go into the wall. But if you're on a challenge like this, I can't afford going to the wall. And alright, be careful. Especially in these more snowy and kind of harder areas to drive with the Porsche. But granted, this car is an amazing car. If anybody's wondering, this is the Cayman GT3 WTAC. It's an incredibly good with downforce, very forgiving, very well balanced. It will stay in line even if you go a little over. I don't have any aids on, but the ABS is on, but traction control is off. Everything else is off. I have my driving steering wheel in simulation, and I also have my clutch with gear in manual. Now, why am I not pressing the clutch? Because this car is pedal shifter. Well, we did pass the ghost. Careful with the jumps, especially when there's a turn, Raptors. Alright, we're doing good so far. I'm avoiding the handbrake. The reason is simple. I don't want to slide too much, because sometimes you'll slide towards the wall if you use the handbrake, and that would be game over for us and redo the whole thing. I forgot to check the mileage when we started. Oh, but we have the percentage on this one. And you will have to apologize. I am not reading the chat right now. It's because I'm very focused here. I don't want to do this twice. I did twice already. I don't want to do 3 times. And in case you guys are wondering, this is a Volvo S60R, and this is a Porsche Revolto replica from Moza. And Moza sells this for $329 here in the US. I think it's a very fair price for the quality it delivers. And again, the challenge here is not go faster than the rival, is not touching the wall. Like, we have to post a clean lap. It sounds easy, but then you remember you have to drive 18 miles in the dirt and not touch a single wall in those 18 miles. I did a 53-mile challenge not touching the wall, but that was on, not on gravel, on asphalt. We're about 47% done, and apparently, my ghost fell off a cliff somewhere because I can't see him in front of me anymore, and he's behind because I can see pretty far ahead. These are very tricky segments because they do have those guardrails on the side, and they are lava. If you touch them, even if like super slightly, an inch will fail. You don't have to really hit them, just touch them is all you have to do. Slow. We do have a jump here. Got to be careful with the jumps. A jump right in front of a turn will throw into the wall like it's nothing. Because obviously you can't control your car while you're in the air. Go figure. Brakes don't work when you're doing the fly brick. Alright, 60% done of this gauntlet. We're doing the 18.7 mile challenge here. I thought it was gonna go to the wall back there. Okay, gotta be careful. We're 63% completed. I don't want to restart the whole thing. And if you guys are enjoying or want to see tutorials, I have tutorials on my channel. I live stream every day at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't gatekeep information. I share everything I know with everybody. I have a Discord where I show like the codes, I talk to people. We have a bunch of crazy dudes like me building cars. They can confirm you don't need to spend a ton of money. I did spend $700 on the sim rig itself, not talking about the TV or the computer, obviously. So hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. That helps out the channel. I'm trying to grow here. Alright, 71%. but it's not done until it's done. Ooh, jumps are always scary before turns. And I know I'm being a little bit slow, but I'm trying to be extra careful, guys. I don't have a co-pilot. I'm not using racing lines. The only aid I'm using right now is the ABS. Everything else is in simulation, no traction, no launch, no anything. Got 81% completed so far. Shove guardrails. I'm trying to stay away from them, just for good measure. So yeah, how do I drive with a long race like this and I have no racing line? I just look at the map and I try to kind of figure out how much I have to slow down. Like this corner here, I knew it's going to be tight. I saw it was a U, like a very sharp turn to the left, to the right. Thank you for the gold coin, Niku. All right, 87% completed. Just got to be careful now. We're almost done. Careful with the jump. But I gotta tell you, the dirt challenges are some of my favorites. Like this gauntlet here is a super fun. Is it rally, like simulation level rally? No, it's not, but it's fun nonetheless. And if you guys are wondering, Forza Horizon is an amazing game to play. It will give you countless hours of fun, tons of things to do. You can play with your friends, you can play alone. You can play being like a real race driver. I've seen Jimmy Broadband playing with it a few times, other big names playing, or you can just be a casual, like, weekend controller game kind of player, and you're gonna be fine. 96%, so extra careful now. We don't want to destroy our 18-mile race here at the end. And I see the end. Alright, nice. I'm gonna be careful here. I don't need to go like super. There we go. 18.7 miles. Not touching the wall. Second try. Not bad. My time was 11 minutes. Not too bad. Alright, fellas. I can read comments now. Let me collect my reward. So we finished the dirt challenges. Now we're gonna have a new car. And we're gonna have finished another step in our passport thing. Passport? I forgot the name. Alright, so let's go. Alright, let me see if I find some questions that haven't been answered. Spend $700 on what? Everything rig. The parts, the car parts, the wood, the metal, the carpet, the arduinos to make everything work. Even this LCD screen I am counting. Not spent on TVs, obviously. A single TV is $700. And on computers. Forza 5? No, sir. This is Forza 6. You're not using your manual transmission either. That car has 8-speed, next-gen home TV service. I cannot use this. This has 6-speed, so I'm using manually the pedal shifter here. If you paid attention, I was clicking that. Holy money shifting. Absolutely, dude. Cameron, there's a tip. This game is an arcade game. They do not care. You just money shift if you want to slow down. It'll help you. I wish they kept the pace notes. Oh, man, that would have been great. That would have been great. So let's see. So we finished the collection journal, as that's what we were looking for. And now we have 3 rewards we're going to collect. So there you go. Dirt Rivals is complete. And we're going to redeem our rewards. We got My Car is Prepared. We've got white carbon fiber helmet. And a Manta 400 Opel. Another rally car for our collection here. What car is that? Which one? The one I was driving is a Cayman GT3 WTAC. This is a Volvo S60R 6-speed manual transmission, 2005. And this is a Lamborghini Revolto steering wheel, a replica of one. Now we're going to do the cross-country rivals. So, haven't done anything on the cross-country, so it's going to be pretty straightforward. Just got to do all of them. And this will give us a chat reward, a mechanical whiz horn, and a number 37 Pro 2 truck. Oh, man. All right, so let's start the rival challenge. Cross country. I have 19 of them available. And at least none of these are like 18 miles, are they? Oh, there's a 14-mile one. Oh, man, I love these. Let's go. All right. Do you know how to downfish to keep money shifting? I do, Cameron. I have a manual car, buddy. I'm doing that on purpose. Like I explained, if you really use your shifting very aggressive, it'll help you slow down. And because here, what my goal is not to touch the wall. I don't care about the engine. I don't care about the transmission. This is an arcade game. It will not punish you if you downshift from 6 to 1. As long as you keep your line straight, you're fine. If you had to rate Forza Horizon 6 as a sim, what would you rate? 2 out of 10. What car is that? I answered how much is that setup, about $700 US. You have a tutorial and a price breakdown on my channel. Thank you, Doc Crimson. Motivated me this morning, man. I'm glad to hear, man. We have the BMW Forza Edition. Yes, I do. I have the AE86 Forza Edition and the BMW, all one fair and square here in the game. What's the mile per gallon? It's electrics too. It's full electric. What game is this? Android, War Games, and Racing. This is a Forza Horizon 6. All right. What Blood doing? I'm sim racing. I'm commuting to my home office. Fly, use a Lamborghini if there is one. I want to use this one. This is a very well-rounded car. All right, let's go. This is the cross-country challenges now. We're going to start doing the rivals. No touching on the wall. Wall is lava. Go. And I'm using the pedal shifter, boys and girls. If I don't change gears, nothing will happen. See? Nothing. No changing. It just doesn't change. And yes, I downshift very aggressively because this helps you stop the car. And I don't care about being realistic here. This is an arcade game. I just want to finish the challenge. Oh, I'm on all wrong way. You just follow the wrong track. I cannot touch walls. I can touch those things, by the way. The jumps might be a problem, but we'll cross that bridge when we cross it. A lot of vibration here. I hope that I fixed my... Oh, it's gonna be bad for this one. Ooh. Don't touch the wall. Yeah, so the gauge cluster was resetting yesterday with the vibrations of the simulator. Because of the force feedback and the Buttkicker, everything shakes here. And that was causing my gauge cluster to disconnect. Careful with the jump. And why am I not using my H pattern? This car has 8 gears. With 8 gears, I have a 6-speed manual transmission here. It won't work. All right, it worked. I did beat the time. Up to the next challenge. All right, let me see more comments. Oh, nice, man. No motion, no progress. I live stream every single day. I'm right here every day. Greetings to Germany. Nice. Hello. I was in Germany last year. Loved that country. I went to I went to Berlin. I went to a small town called Kedlingberg, and I went to I forget the last one. Oh my God, the Christmas one. Oh, I'll remember in a second. The Christmas one. All right, let's go. What car did you base your setup on? It's a Volvo S60R, Mr. Cowboy. Everything's from a Volvo S60R. Everything's functional. The gauges are from a Volvo S60R. The 6-speed manual transmission, the navigation, everything. And all original. All but this steering wheel, but I do have the correct one, which is the Volvo S60R steering wheel. This is a beautiful original steering wheel. It's fully functional. It has a quick release in the back, as you can see here, as my other steering wheels. We're using the Lamborghini today. I wanted to. I've been playing a lot with my Cadillac. This is my favorite one, the Cadillac CT5V, because it does have the lights here, and these are shift lights. Very handy in Forza Horizon, because I'm looking up there. I'm not looking down here where I usually do when I'm driving. So let's go to the next challenge. The next challenge in the cross-country world. And Rivals and Horizon and cross country. We did the first one. Now we're going to do the second one. Naru cross country circuit. All right, let's do it. Prickly. Yes, I try to respond to everybody, man. Everybody. Let's go. Adopt me. Happy affiliate anniversary. It's been a year already? Oh, man. What car is that? We're driving the Cayman GT3 WTAC. This is a Volvo S60R 6-speed manual transmission. And this is a Lamborghini Revolto steering wheel. Let's go. Again, not touching the wall is the challenge. Not being fast. Okay? I don't care if I'm not the fastest car around. I don't want to touch the wall. That guy touched the wall right out of the gate. I can touch other things, like for instance, I can touch barriers. Like these little things here, it's fine. Problem is when you touch the wall. Love driving through golf courses. This game is called Forza Horizon 6. The brand new game came out about a month and a half ago, I'd say, if so. And we're working towards 100% completion of the game. We're at the end now. We're doing the challenge, the Rivals challenge. So, not a race. I'm trying to beat a clean lap. And I think that's it. Good. Clean lap. Yeah, these ones are easy ones. We're going to be hard when we get to the 14 miles one. Hey, Mr. Brick Lover. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Code Titan. I know that, Code Titan. You don't need to keep spamming that. I don't want to mute you, buddy. All right. We did 2 challenges. This one only has, what, 9, I think? It doesn't have that many. Did you wire everything yourself in your setup? Yes, I did, and I have a tutorial for you guys. It's on my channel. You can go and check it out today. You can download my Apple CarPlay if you want. It's right there. I have a tutorial on how to make the steering wheels work. I have a bunch of tutorials there. I also have a Discord where I share everything. I don't gatekeep information. That's not my thing. My thing is sharing 19 routes, so we're going to have to do 17 more. All right, let's go to the third. And we're going to use the Cayman. And let's go. Yeah, but you're spamming the same thing. I know me and Valoa have the same profile picture. You said that like at least 5 or 6 times. So that's spamming, man. Don't do that, please. Thank you. Does the radio work? Yes, sir. FM, AM, CD. I can put 6 CDs in here. They all work. I can also use the speakers that are behind the pedals here. There are speakers behind. You can barely see the little yellow logo there to play audio from the computer. I'm not using it right now. I'm using my headphones because I don't want to bother everybody in this house. It's summertime, and my daughter is probably watching TV by now. So let's go. Do I like Bowie knife? He never gave me any troubles, man. All right. And yes, I do aggressive downshifts, guys. Just bear with me. Oh, I forgot about that ice. Gotta be careful. No wall touching. That's what really matters here. I don't have snow tires, but I think these dirt tires will do. Oh, this is not a problem. If I hit that, that's okay. Just a wall. Like that is a wall. Ooh, no wall touching. Let's go. All right. Done. 3 challenges down. 16 more to go. All right, let me see. I'm off to go. Nice, man. No worries. No motivation. Thank you for joining, man. I hope to see you again. I'll most likely remember you, man. Those Volvo speedometers are my favorite. Dude, Brick Lover, this, I remember like it was today when I saw it in the dealership in 2005. Like, I can remember. I had a Volvo 850, and I took it for service. That was 2005. I walked into the dealership. There was a green Volvo S60R 6-speed manual transmission with the Atacama color. As you know, this color, and these blue gauges. And for those of you who don't know, you see the light, the way the blue is? That's not imprinted. That's like, you know, when you move a CD around and you get that light effect? That's what you get. That's the light shining on it. It's beautiful. And I tell you, it's, to me, this 6-speed transmission, the Spaceball, and the gauge cluster are the 2 most beautiful parts of any car out there. Like any car. I am really in love with these. All right. Cayman. Thank you, Chris Nichols. What's the fastest you have gone in this game? I think with the AE86, I got like 329 miles an hour. It would be sick to do this with you. Really see if you don't hit me. Dude, that would be harder. Upshift. That would be harder. But that'd be fun. Let's go. And again, wall is my enemy. I'm trying not to touch the wall. I don't care if I touch those little things over there. That's not a problem. And I gotta go, obviously, through all the checkpoints. Like that wall over there, that'd be a problem. Gotta be careful here. Because water will push you sometimes in a weird way. Obviously, I'm still trying to be fast. I'm just trying to be careful so I don't hit the wall. So I don't have to keep redoing the challenges. But otherwise, you have to redo them. Just restart them, it's fine. Well, this car is very low to the ground, so it doesn't do the jumps very well. But it goes fast in the corners, that's what I really care about. Auto. Turns. Okay, go. The water slows you down quite a lot in a low car like this. If this was a pickup truck, it would be a little better for the water and the jumps, but I want the max downforce. And I think we're good. We're good. All right, we've done it. Like I said, touching the wall. Let me see more comments. Let's go. Osifesodolapo. Oh man, that's a complicated one. Do you play BeamNG Drive? Yes, I do. I love BeamNG Drive. My top 3 simulators to play in my simulator are, in this order, Assetto Corsa, BeamNG Drive, and American or Euro Truck Simulator. Because they're the same game. The older Lexus 300 clusters were beautiful as well. I gotta check them out. I must admit, I don't know every cluster out there, so I'm sure there's other beautiful gauge clusters. Obviously, I just go with my opinion, what I saw. Like, I've heard, I haven't seen it, but I heard there's a Honda Civic that does have a very similar baseball shifter, or spaceball-like. The Oka Cross Country Circuit. That's what we're gonna do now. I gotta talk out loud the names, because otherwise I'll forget them. Oka. This is the one we're doing now. Same car. Can you change your gauge cluster? I can change this gauge cluster to a fully digital one, and then in the digital one, I can put whatever I want there. I've shown in live streams before, but I've been a while since I've used it. I prefer the analog gauge clusters. Do I play the Eliminator? When I have to. I don't like it. Do you ever use the gear selector? Yes. So Blurb, this car has 8 gears. This has 6. I can't use it with this, so I use it in cars that are 6-speed. Every time the car has less than 8, I will use it, or less than 7. When it has more, 7, 8, 9, 10 in Forza, I will always use the pedal shifter. All right, let's go. 2 miles, short circuit. What's your top 3 favorite cars in game and in real life, Rubiro? So, well, Volvo S60R has to be one of those. I really love the Volvo S60R. I'm not just saying because I have one. I have one in real life, and I have one here in the game. Obviously, I have the simulator. Then the next one would be my Cadillac CT5V, which I also own in real life, and I love playing in the simulator. Oh, I touched the wall in the jump. Let's restart. Cannot touch the wall. Like I said, wall is lava. It gives you a yellow exclamation point, and that's it. Is it easier to use the steering wheel? Also, thanks for answering. I hear from people who use the controller that it's harder. I don't know, because I never played with the controller here. I must be honest, I never did. I always played with the steering wheel in Forza Horizon, even on 5 when I had the 5. I still have the 5, but I don't play it anymore. I played with the, let's go straight here on the drum. I played with the, I played with the steering wheel. The jumps are the main challenge here for me. Because the jump sometimes will take you to a wall if you're not careful. What do you mean the gear selection? This? Yeah. You mean the H pattern? I'm using the gear selection here in the paddle shifter. If I don't change gears, it won't change gears. It's not automatic. I'm manual. That's why I do very aggressive downshifts. I do that because it helps you stop, and this is an arcade game. They don't care about the engine. Like right now, I went for a very aggressive downshift because I don't want to get close to that wall. Alright, we're done with this one. And done. Alright. Let me see. Does the Volvo S60R is in Forza Horizon 6? It's not, Code Titan. Unfortunately, the last time the S60R showed up was in Forza Horizon 4. It was there, but it's not here. Did you get the IS300? I don't know. I have 200 and 30 cars, I think, by now. I don't remember if I got the Lexus. Yeah, I hear your gear selection, but gear selection is either H pattern or paddle shifter. I'm using the paddle shifter because if I use the gears here, you can see the number 6. I'm on 6th gear. First, second, you can hear it. I stop at 6, and then that's it. This car has 7 and 8. You can't see there in the gauge cluster because this gauge cluster is from a real Volvo that only has 6 speed. So they never programmed 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 there. It's not available. That programming doesn't exist. But you can kind of see here the number 8. That's why I'm using the paddle shifter, because, you know, if I don't use the paddle shifter, I can't reach the 7 and 8. All right, let's go to the next challenge. I don't recall the name, but I think if I read it, I'll recall. Let's see. Oh.
Welcome to Horizon Play. Here you can face off against other competitors online in a variety of game modes. You can earn levels by
so
playing
we did the
any
Oka.
Horizon Play
Yes,
mode.
I remember now. We're gonna do the
Levels come with
Edogawa
badges for you to show off.
I thought you were using the buttons in the steering wheel to shift. No, I'm using the paddle shifter that's behind here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn the camera here. Maybe it'll be easier. Yeah, you can kind of see here. That's the paddle shifter. And down here is a clutch. There's an extra clutch in the car. All right, let's go. Does the Forza Horizon 6 has a Skoda? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. Amir Khan, thank you for the flow state, man. Thank you. Can't you program it yourself? No, Upshift. That would require me to reprogramming what they call the EEPROM. There's double E, then PROM. So the EEPROM is where you program the actual, like, chip that controls everything. And there's quite a few things that are programmed right there out of the gate. For instance, one of the things that's programmed on the EEPROM that I can't change is how fast the fuel goes up and down. You see, in real cars, the fuel is the liquid, meaning if I move around and it's sloshing and the sensor picks up and down, you don't want to see the fuel gauge just doing this, right? So they program an average that takes a little longer for it to calculate and move down. And the same thing happens to the temperature. A fun fact about my temperature here is this is my CPU temperature, like 70 degrees Fahrenheit. But you'll say, but wow, that's pretty chill for a... No, it's because it's Celsius. It's 7 degrees Celsius. And if I change to Celsius, which I can, this is possible, then I can't go to 70 degrees because can you imagine 70 degrees Celsius? For those of you who speak metric system, 70 degrees Celsius is 30 degrees shy of boiling water. You cannot live or sustain life at 70 degrees. So Volvo never programmed this little number here to be shown with a C after in Celsius. And it also doesn't move quickly. So if my temperature oscillates from like, now it's 72 degrees, I can show you. So it's 72 degrees. Why is it showing 70? Because the car is not moving. So it will take longer because, you know, temperature doesn't change this fast. So there's a bunch of little quirks in the gauge cluster that I cannot change. That's, you know, unfortunately is what it is. Yes, Aqua, that's a real dash. How much for setback and Mitro? Oh, I'm on 6 years. So $700. I forgot I cannot touch walls, I can touch things. Just to remind you guys, because I'll get comments. Hey, you said you can touch walls. Yeah, walls. And I think my frame rate is dropping. My Moza pit house might be acting again. We'll restart the Moza sim pit and the game. I now learned what causes it. And yes, I'm downshifting very aggressively. It's called a money shift sometimes. If you go like really crazy from 6th to 1st. But this is an arcade game. The engine is not going to break. And it's okay. All I care is not hitting the wall. Jump. Yeah, I need to restart the game in a second and restart my Moza SimPit. There is something happening with Moza SimPit. It causes the game to lag after a while, and that's just what happened now. Not touching walls, being careful here. So I'm going extra slow here, guys. Don't mind my... And yes, the handbrake works. I use the handbrake right now. Don't hit the wall. Like I said, barriers are fine. Awesome. We did it. We have now just to restart the game real quick. All right. How many steering wheels do you have? 14. Dutch. Title works. 14 steering wheels. That's how many I have. 4 of them are real cars. The Cadillac, the BMW, the Audi, and the Volvo. The real car steering wheels, fully functional. They plug and play here with the quick release. How did you make the speed in the game and behind the wheel? So, Dre, I use Arduino Uno. I have a tutorial on my channel. All right, we're going to have to restart the game real quick. And we're going to restart Moza Pit House. And then we're going to have to restart the steering wheel. It's a process. I'm sorry, guys, but the frame rate is dropping. So, we will close Moza Race SimPit here. And their logo is so similar to my SimHub one that I never find it. There you go. Okay. Thank you, Olivier. All right, let's restart the game now. And restart Moza Pit House. Oh, no worries, Upshift. Whatever you want to know, man. I am here to tell you. Bro, if I have 2 Opera GS tabs and FH6 open, my game crashes on medium settings. Really? That's crazy, man. There's so many bugs. I can't believe. And the bug here is with the SimPit, the Pit House software. I don't know what's happening, but it does, like, really breaks down the frame rates. Let me stop the music before I get a copyright. All right, let me see more comments. I thought it might have been my PC, but you have just said the same thing. I was noticing the game starts stuttering hard after a little while. Exactly. Still, I don't know what happens. And before people go like, well, but your computer sucks. I have a 4090 and a 9950 X3D. So I have one of the best graphics card available in the market, and I have one of the best CPUs in the market right now. And it still will cause issues. I do see I have a Pit House software update. Let me see if there's something Forza Horizon here. No. Well, I'll just leave it here for now, and if it doesn't, you know, work, I'll just update it again. All right, Andre. Oh, just answered your question. I didn't even see it. Is that a custom-made Lambo wheel? No, this is actually a store-bought. This is Moza. Moza Racing Lamborghini steering wheel. I can zoom in a little bit here so you guys can see it in detail while we're loading the game here. And zooming in, we'll give you a closer look of this beautiful Lamborghini, which is a 1-to-1 replica. The size is the same. The buttons are the same. If you look at the Lamborghini, either the Revolto or the Temerario, they're the same steering wheels. Now, the only difference between the Temerario and the Revolto is this little button right here. In the Revolto, this controls the wing. You can see a little wing there. Let me see if I can get closer. No, that's as close as it gets. But there is a little wing here. And in the Temerario, it's the drift mode. So there's little skid marks here. Just a fun fact. Tolix T9X. Yes, you can play with me. Although, in order to play with me, you got to be a member of my channel. And I believe I still have that little problem. I see my frame rate at 70. Let me see if I'm clicking on the right window. Yes, I am. So I can tell when there's a problem. Like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to restart I'm going to update Moza Pit House. And let's see if that'll help. How does the wheel feel? It feels pretty good, man. Can you buy out my cars? I don't need more cars, man. Thank you. Yeah, only Forza Horizon. I don't have this problem with any other game. I don't have any problems. Am I retired? Oh, man, I wish. I'm 44. I work full time. I work from home though, so that's an advantage. Bro, your voice doesn't match your face. That's the first I heard that, but thank you. Or I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Cool. Thanks for sharing this. How did you afford a Lambo wheel? That's awesome. So this is a replica, as I said, and I'm a Moza ambassador. So I do get Moza stuff for free, like this Moza KS Pro, the Moza CS Pro that's down here. These are all Moza sim racing steering wheels, and they're pretty fantastic, if I may say so. And I have the truck one also here. This is the truck steering wheel. When I play American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator, I have the turn stocks here. You can kind of see the turn stock. This is the wiper, and the turn signals on the other side. They are all functional. And the pedals, which are SRP2 pedals. This is the new pedal. The only thing is I 3D printed these faceplates here, just to, you know, look better. Where do you stream? In my home office. I'm in my home office right now. Is there a viewing from the screen 6 setup? What do you mean from the screen? Like a screen capture over there? No, I don't have any screen capture per se. I'm using the just a regular TV show in here. So let me open up. Oh, it's reopening. Moza Simpit. Dude, you're really cool for a 40 plus. Like most people your age, don't have the time for these things. You do. Yeah, man, you gotta make your time, man. And dude, it's a hobby, man. So I love having a hobby and love being able to play. And you know, I have a wife that respects my hobbies. I have, you know, I have the luck, and I'm fortunate enough to work from home. This makes a big difference because working from home means I don't have to commute to an office. I usually at 10 a.m. that's when I start working, and I work until later if I have to. I just turn around and my computer's behind me. All right, let me see. Moza Simpit is working now. I can see it here. So let's see if the game will... Oh, do I have 2 instances? I don't know if you guys can see it. If I move to this camera, you can see there's 1 instance down here that's frozen. That's bad omen. Let's see if the game will go at the right frame rate, which should be above 100. Let's see. So you can see the frame rate on the top right of my TV. It says 114, and as I have to press the accelerator and not drop the frame rate. Okay, it's keeping. Okay, so we're not going to bother about just having 2 instances of Moza Simpit. Let's continue our progress here. Oh, I have to do one thing before I continue because the force feedback stops working whenever the game restarts. It's just loosey-goosey. Let me unplug, and I'll be right back. Yes, quirks of Forza Horizon 6, an indie game from a very small developer that did not have the time to make steering wheels work properly in a car game. Would you believe that? All right, now we have it. Force feedback is fully functional. Let's go to the collection journal here. Let's check our progress. We're in the cross country. And we did Edogawa. We need to do the city docks next. So let's do the city docks. And online, we're going to do rivals. We're going to do Horizon rivals. We're going to do cross country. We're going to do... I said we did the Edogawa. Now we're going to do the city docks. How big is that TV? 65 inch. And I have 3 TVs here. They work. In games, you can actually see my last short video that I posted. I was driving a Porsche, not a Porsche, I lie, an Aston Martin GT3 in Nordschleife, and you can see the view is perfect. I have my right view mirror there. Everything is in the right place. Flybrick, the setup was so real, I thought you are in a real car. Thank you, man. I wonder what's the difference in Flybrick S60R. Like, why do you guys get issues and I don't? Forza is weird. I don't know, man. It's so weird, right? Some people don't have issues with the force feedback. Some people do. I'm gold wristband already. I'm just trying to finish the game now. A wife that respects your hobby is such a blessing. Dude, it is. Most had that their man play games. I mean, it's nuts to me. Like, it's a hobby. It's just like watching football. I don't watch football. I play, you know, in my simulator. And my wife has her own hobby. So why it's like me getting mad at her when she's painting or when she's doing her things. Just I don't understand. Let's go back to the pedal camera because I think the frame rate is working. And let's go. Oh wait, just more comments here. What do you use to edit your videos? I use CapCut. And that's it. I think that's all the answers. Have you played older Forza? Yes, 5. Again, this challenge requires me not to hit the wall, not to be fast. Obviously, I try to be fast and not hit the wall, but I am extra careful sometimes. Especially in tight corners like this. Like that guy just hit the wall, and that's bad for him. Oh no. Hope I don't hit anything. Because you can't steer when you're flying. But that guy's really hitting everything. Gotta be careful with the jumps. All these docks things, they give you a, you know, those old Gymkhana vibes. Cannot touch a wall. I don't mind being extra careful and slow. I might not touch a wall. And this is a hard one because it's very tight. Careful here with the jump. Especially when the jump throws you, you know, straight to a wall. All right. Yeah. All right. We did the city docks. Now we have to do the next one. Yeah, RIP, man. And block. Man, I remember the old days of YouTube. Like, oh man, I used to have... Before I was married, we used to have a poker night with friends every Tuesday in my house. And Tuesday was not random. Because Tuesday was the day that Domino's Pizza was, they had a promotion where you buy one pizza and you get another one for free. So we had this poker night with friends, and I remember, you know, 90% of the time we would play poker, but there's days that we were just like, you know what, let's just watch some funny stuff on YouTube, and Gymkhana was coming out back then, you know, brand new stuff every time, and I remember we would, like, not play poker the nights that Gymkhana came out, and watch it on YouTube, you know. Old days. That was fun. City docks and stadium cross country. Let's go. I have all the Forza Horizon games except Forza Horizon 2. Nice, man. I haven't played... I started with 5. So I gotta say 4, 3, 2, 1. I never played. Hey, BTC. Thank you, man. Pistons are shot up to Mars. Absolutely, Bakers. I'm glad this is an arcade game because I do that on purpose. I do use the downshift to slow me down, especially not to hit the wall here. But yes. What does the emergency lights button do? Zaki Games, they work for the hazard lights. This game doesn't let you map the hazard lights, so it doesn't do anything here. But in games that does, like Assetto Corsa, Competizione, Rally, Evo, and on, that's the hazard lights. Every button here work, and I can do whatever I want with it. Alright, start Rivals event. Let's go. $700. Thank you, sir, for answering. I had my coffee yet. Hello, good honey. Sleep well? You can take the... What happened? Again? In our bed? Okay, put a new one, please. Alright? And take her outside. I think she didn't pee this morning. Did pee. No. Okay. Did you eat the bread I made? Is the Moza R3 good? Yes. It's a great starter if you don't have the budget to buy an R5. I would recommend the Moza R3, definitely. Gotta be careful here not to hit the wall because you can't steer when you're flying. Oh man, that was close. Ooh. Ooh, don't hit the wall. Should have gone from the bottom. I hate flying this high. Ooh. And some people will say this is a Simcade game. Like, where in the world can you jump like that high and still walk away? Those people never played BeamNG Drive. The true moderator? What do you mean? Oh, nice, Zaki. If you don't mind using my affiliate link, it's in my link tree in my description. That'd be very helpful. You know. All right, completed the challenge. We're not halfway through yet, and we're still getting some progress. Let's see. Let's go back here. I forgot what was the last one we did, so I got to check it out. This is what I'm trying to finish. It's the Cross Country Rivals Challenge. We have to do the Nangan. Nangan. The names in Japanese. All right, cross country. Let's use the Nangan. City, stadium, Nangan. Okay, 1.8 miles. This is a short one. And they're going to start getting longer. All the way to the longest one. Could you do the F1 steering wheel? Colleagues, I have to configure every single steering wheel with a different profile in this game. I will play with the F1 today, but later in the live stream, because before I finish, I will go for one lap in Nordschleife in Assetto Corsa Competizione. So if that's something you want to see, just stay tuned for that. I will be driving around an actual racetrack with an actual simulator game. I did post yesterday a video driving with the F1 steering wheel, so if you want to see it right now, you can. Oh! Ooh. I'm glad there's no wall. Oh! Wait a minute, that's not a turn. Oh, dude, what did I do? Well, didn't hit the wall, still valid. I don't care if I stay behind a rival, but I care about hitting the wall. And the ghost is flying everywhere. No. No. The guy's drifting more than driving. Careful here, because I know there's walls. It says careful here, there's walls, go straight to a wall. Oh man. Hello Brandon, thank you for following. Yo, that's what I would do if I had the room for a setup. Dude, you can build a half one. In my tutorial, I talk about you can cut right here. And I think my camera restarted. Because, yeah, I did try to fix my camera yesterday. I might have done something to it. I don't know. Let me fix my pedal camera here just a second. There we go. Let's fix it here as well. Gotta fix the lights now. And there we go. I think it's yes. Cancel, save. Good. All right. Sorry about the camera. I think it's still like kind of giving me a hard time. Oh no, it's working now. Nemo, how it works. You can find everything you're asking, man, on my channel. Not there where you are, on the one that has the little play button in the center, the red one. But essentially an Arduino Uno. The game is Forza Horizon 6. And yes, does the mileage go up? Yes, everything works, man. Everything. When I say everything, everything in the gauge cluster is fully functional. Oh, the fuel works. Yes, the fuel works. The temperature works. Yes, the temperature works. The odometer, yes. I can even change whatever is written here. Now it's the time. I can put the name of the car or the music or whatever I want in here. Now it's car number 4232 because Forza Horizon doesn't tell you what car it is. But yeah. All right, let's go. Cross country. We're going to do now. We did the Edokawa. We did the city docks. We did the stadium. Was that the stadium? Yeah. Did the non-gum. Now we're going to do the Sony challenge. Cross country. And here the challenge is not hitting the wall. And we are doing very aggressive downshift. The reason behind it is this is an arcade game. The engine won't break. The transmission won't break. And doing that very aggressive downshift is a good tip for you guys. It will slow you down. You press the brakes and you slow down faster if you downshift very aggressively. Go from 5th gear to 1st gear if you have a very tight corner. And you're good to go. Hey, BTC. Absolutely, man. Follow my tutorial. Don't forget to give it a like. Because more people need to see it. I don't hold back any information. I don't gatekeep. I share everything. Alright. So we're using the Cayman GT3 WTAC. And we're driving now a 4-mile circuit. And we can't hit the wall back there, so I'm being extra careful here. And I hope I don't fall into a wall. I don't care if I spin. Which I didn't. Just can't hit the wall. That's all I have to do is be careful with walls. Like that. You see what I did? Very aggressive, almost like a money shift. That's what you have to do. Very aggressive. Again, that helps you stop. Like on a dime. So if you're struggling with making some corners, just go really crazy like this. See? It stops. Stops you on your tracks. And there's a jump here. I hope there's no wall. I'm just hoping. I'm flying. That's why I'm fly brick, guys. In case you guys didn't know. I fly. Oh, Ferrari fan. Absolutely. It's why I get really frustrated when people come and say, this is a simcade game, not an arcade. Absolutely not. And people use the fact that you can tune your cars, and that doesn't make it a simcade, because you can tune your cars. That's still an arcade game. Like, in what car in the world can I go from like 5th to 1st like this to help you slow down? No car in the world will allow you to do that. And no simulator in the world will let you do that. Do that in BeamNG and tell me later what happens. Or Assetto Corsa. And this car is not great in the water, as you can tell. Hello, Ferrari fan. Do I also like Volkswagens? I have nothing against them, nothing in favor of them. I like Volvos, I like Cadillacs, I like Fords. Ford was my first car. I like Chevrolets. What else do I like? I like several cars, man. I'm a car guy. I don't have any pet peeve with any car. I think all cars have their place in the world, and people who love them and cherish them, and you know, to some people, a Volkswagen is the coolest car around, and why not? All right. Ooh, got a lot of damage. Let me see some of the comments. What's the Sony challenge? Well, we're doing the challenges that are called rivals. And the rivals is just to complete, because I don't really care about beating my friends. You could. The rivals is usually for you to be faster than your friends or people on the internet. Like, the next rival would be Kanoshi, and we're pretty much the same time, because the world is so big. There's so many people. There's another guy that has the same time as me. So if I go like 0.1 faster, it'll be faster. So what I'm trying to do is get 100% completion in this game, meaning I'm going through every single one of those requirements. And one of the requirements is post a clean lap in the rivals. That's what I'm doing. So the Sony rival was with an I, not a Y, was that race that I was at. And now we're going to do the next one, and I'm going to show you in a second. Hey, Bloxy, how you doing, man? Alexa, set thermostat to 74 degrees. Got to do that early. Oh, thank you, lady. All right, Stadium, Nangam, Sony. Now we got the Rurico. Fifth gear to first in real life is one trip to the mechanic. Oh, man, absolutely. That will cause very strange sounds to come from your car. Just a scratch, I agree. Honestly, I don't feel that big of a difference between cars and Forza. Even if you tune them, it feels like all the same thing, but faster. I do feel some difference, like with when they're original, not tuned. I agree with you with tuned. But when they're original, they kind of drive a little bit different. How much did it all cost? Bro mean, about $700 US. I have a tutorial on my channel with a price breakdown. And it's a lot cheaper than people think, because this is literally junkyard car parts that are put into a wooden sim rig. So it's a lot cheaper than people think. And I'm not talking about the TV or the computer, obviously. I'm talking about the sim rig. This is what makes my simulator special. Smooth. Oh, careful with the walls. I see walls. I see walls. It makes me shiver. And jump. How much was my PC? I don't remember, man. I spent... Ooh, we're gonna spin here. I hope I don't hit a wall. I bought in parts. Oh, don't hit. The rocks are gonna stop me, but not that. Okay, so I spent around $1,500 on my 4090 back when it was cheaper, and my I don't know. No, it doesn't break. Okay, and I spent about $700 on my CPU, which is a 9950X3D, and I spent a lot less money on my memory RAM than it is today. I don't think I spent over $200 on 64 gigabytes. For $300, I don't recall, but it wasn't expensive. I'm being extra careful here because I don't want to restart this challenge. Alright, jump. Oh, don't hit the wall! Oh, dude! We hit the wall by just... I hate the jumps. Let's go. Bro, I'm gonna fly out to me for the weekend so we can build one. Fly you out to me. It's not gonna be on a weekend, man. But I can help you, dude. You know that. You know that I don't mind helping anybody, and especially you. I think I was almost done with this one. That sucked. This part I can go quite fast, but after the rocks, I gotta settle down a little. Thank you, Ja. And I'm trying not to hit the walls, because I can't. So the jumps are my enemies, and I'm going to be extra careful when I see there's a jump. Not these type of jumps, but the other ones with the ramp. They're usually closer to the wall. Like this one. I got to be really centered, because sometimes it'll jump and turn. I don't understand the logic on this game sometimes. Got to be really in the center. jump was better. This one. Can you imagine a Porsche doing all of this? A dude driving a Cayman GT3 in the middle of a lake, or, you know, not a lake, a river. Like a rock, bedrock river. Gotta be careful now. This is the jump I think I screwed up because the water just pushed me. Yeah, I'd rather go a little bit slower. 84%, yeah. That was the jump that got me the last time. So let's just be careful here. Pretty much a straight line. I wish I had call-outs from like a co-pilot thing. It'd be fun. All right. That's it. I think I had the visual damage off. I don't know why it's back on, but I don't know. Who said it's not a sim? Did somebody say that? Guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you like what you see. I do have a lot of tutorials on my channel, and you can check them out. Apple CarPlay, steering wheel, you name it, it's there. So we did the... oh man, I forgot the name of that one. I hope I remember. I'm gonna just go blind and see if I remember the name of that one. I have to say it out loud. I don't think I did. Okay. Use the mouse, online, rivals, cross country, and let's see if I remember. So I did Sony Huriko. Oh, Huriko. That was Huriko. Now we're gonna do the Takashiro. Yeah. Takashiro cross country. I started yesterday trying to fill out the collection journal, and it's been not super hard, but really tedious to knock off all of the events. Gaming Knob, dude, if you take it as a job, like, you know, as a chore you have to do, it becomes tedious. Just go little by little. I've been playing 2 hours roughly every day since the start of the game, and I can show you my journal, my collection journal. It's pretty advanced. That's why I'm like now going through the rival stuff just to get them all done, so I can kind of knock them out. The rally races are underrated. The rallies are, the dirt ones are better than the cross-country one. Because the cross-country have too many jumps. I don't like the jumps. The tall jumps. Like a small jump, like in a rally, yeah. Oh, absolutely, Cosmo. And don't forget, I have a tutorial for the gauge cluster on my channel. Ooh, that's a jump. Hope I am not in a wall. I can't see a thing. And that's what I mean about the money shifting. Do the money shift, fellas. You won't regret. When you start driving using your shifter to help you slow down, you'll never go back. Woohoo! Your stream pops up all the time. It's the first time I've actually seen you drive. Really? Dude, I always drive, man. Okay. Crashing into trees is not a problem. The walls are lava. Fast. Slow down. I don't want to jump here. Before I turn, that'd be pretty bad. That'd be a bad day. Can't see a thing. Low car. Ooh, the wall. Too close, too close. Don't get too close to that wall. know I'm going pretty fast, but I want to avoid the walls. That's what I'm trying to do. Ooh, lots of jumps. Weird jumps. Oh, man. Let's see. There's a big jump up ahead. And that's across to the end. I hope I don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. Wow, that was a long fall. I could almost go do something and come back, and I'm still falling. They really can't put a little check mark on the ones you completed. They could, right? That would be so great. Hi, Pro. Thank you, sir. Your stream pops up. Oh, I read that. Poker Pope. Thank you, man. Thank you to Poker Pope. I appreciate you, man. I hope you come back again. You know, I don't know why. Maybe I was just introducing myself, talking about the simulator, or ending the live stream. But I usually, like, I'd say I drive 99% of the time. I've got it working. I'm just going to upload some new code to it. Oh, nice, man. Just got to orange wristband. Awesome, man. Just small progress is what you want, man. Maybe YouTube recommends you in your downtime. I'm not sure. That's weird, right? That'd be strange if it does that, but I usually try to be driving most of the time. I mean, that's what I'm doing here, right? When I want to explain my setup in detail, I usually make a video based on the comments and the questions. So we did the Takashiro. Now it's the Tateyama Alpine. All right, Cayman, let's go. Fuji, so beautiful. All right, Tateyama, here we go. And for those of you wondering, I am using a manual shifter. I'm just using the pedal shifter because this car has 8 speed and not 6. And there's our first jump of the day. Well, there's a wall back there, so I got to be really aggressive with the downshifting as always. Just be aggressive, guys. Don't worry about the downshifting thing. And if somebody judges you saying, "Oh, you know what? It's you're money shifting," I don't care. I wasn't hating. Oh no, I know you're into hating, man. No, I know. I'm just explaining. Because a lot of some people will come and say I yap too much, but that's the whole point of my channel: yapping and talking to you guys and explaining what I do and sharing my, sharing my passion. If I stayed to the side, that'd been better. This car doesn't like water. You spend more time driving around? Well, that's fair. It's beautiful. YouTube is weird, man. It will recommend my live stream sometimes to 500 people, like in the beginning of the live stream. Now we have 100 people, which I'm very thankful for. It's just that it's very inconsistent. And it's not like I'm doing something different. I'm doing the exact same thing that I was doing at the beginning of the live stream. I'm driving, doing the challenges, talking to people in the same level, the same energy. So it's weird. But it's just YouTube being YouTube. I don't mind. Does your setup have AC? Yes, I'm in my home office. I have AC in my house because I am in Florida. No AC, no bueno. Now, does the air come out of there? No. I have the buttons working in the game. I can press the buttons and they'll do button things. But there is no air blown from here because I don't need it. That's a weird jump. A little off. Okay. Not too shabby. This car is a good jumper. Upshift. If you having problems with the jumps, maybe go get the Porsche. Ooh-hoo. Oh, the wall. Oh, the wall. Man, 93% complete, and I hit the wall. That's all right. That's what it's for. All right. Yo, I like your live. You know how to drive. Thank you. I just hit the wall. as you compliment me. Yeah, it's been jumping pretty well. I can't complain about the jumps, to be honest. Man, it was 93% done. But we were complimenting too much. It made that weird turn. Although, well, it helped me, because if that went straight, I would have passed the checkpoint. And that would have failed my mission. Am I able to explain the paddle shifters? I mean, I don't know how to explain paddle shifters. It's pretty straightforward. There's buttons here that you push on the right. It will go up a gear, and if you push on the left, it will go down a gear. Ooh. What? What? Oh, man. I was trying to go over to the side because the water is very bad for this car. So you push the paddle shifters and they will, you know, shift up or shift down on the left. The first time I've been failing more than once. I've been doing them all without a hitch. Well, gotta be more careful then and stop explaining things. No, I won't stop explaining. You guys can ask. Doesn't have wipers? Yes. That's why the wipers are not working here. But they work in any other game. That was a weird jump. That's the last time I'm doing this challenge. I mean, I'm gonna finish it. So I have to do it again if I fail. Well, I'll stay in the center now. Yeah, the water really slows us down. Come on, go, go, go. I think this is where I jumped. No, it was farther ahead. 60% of the race completed here, so there's more. Wow. Lower the gear. These ones fall like a rock sometimes. I don't know why, but they do. Right. Don't miss the checkpoints. And 90%, so now be careful. We don't want to go straight there. I think this is where I hit. I was at 90-some%. All right, good to go now. Awesome sauce. All right. When I lose traction while using Moza R3, it becomes impossible to save the car. Any tips? Jank, try to reduce the turning radius. Go to 540. That will help you. 540 degrees of turning does help a lot with controlling the car in Forza Horizon. I don't know why they made it so hard, but it's just the way it works. Your first Forza was 4. I haven't played 4. I played 5 forward. So my first Forza was 4. All right. I don't even remember what that was because I had to do twice. 3 times. So let me check the name. Now we got to go for Wind Farm Cross Country. A Wind Farm Cross Country. Yeah. Rivals. And City Docks, Nunga. We're doing well here. I think we're about halfway through. I don't think we're gonna finish today because, well, I don't know, half an hour, and the longer ones are coming, so I might need to leave you guys on a cliffhanger for tomorrow. More practice, yeah, and also get your steering wheel to spring back at 100% to the center force. Any city tracks coming? I don't know, the Poker Pope. I'm just going with the flow, just one by one, so I don't miss them. These are all cross-country, meaning they go from like a little bit of road, a little bit of cross-country side, and jumps and stuff. Pretty straightforward, but... Can you join Diamond first? Yes, you can. You just have to go to my channel and become a member, and then I'll add you, and we can play together. Well, not on the rivals, though, because we can't play together on the rivals, but we can kind of compete in the rivals and play together as a crew. Boom. Go back. This car really hates water, which is understandable. It's a Porsche Cayman GT3. Even though I put rally rings, still not meant for this. Because it's low to the ground, every time it touches the water, it will just stop on its tracks. Hope there is no wall. No wall. To do Nord? Yes, we're gonna do Nord. I think I'm gonna go to Nordschleife in just a few minutes, actually. I think around 9:45 a.m. we're gonna do Nordschleife. We're not gonna finish this today, anyways. Ooh. Oh, dude! I went to look at the chat. My Porsche never has issues driving through streams. What do you do to yours? Mine always has. I think I fixed my my gauge cluster. Didn't restart a single time today, and it's been rough on the terrain here. A lot of dirt roads, so my whole simulator is shaking like crazy. I could make butter with my simulator, the way it's shaking right now. Oh, your Porsche in your driveway. Oh, that was a place? No, that was a head, I think. It was a jump. I don't remember anymore, but let's just go. I think it was here. Jumped the wrong way. Like right now again! God dang it. God dang it. 69%. We're gonna make this. I like the song. It's the Cadillac. Now let's try to do it right. Third time is the charm. Yeah, that's the Cadillac. Cadillac CT5V. I usually use that one, so if you go to any live stream, you'll see me driving with that one. That has a shift light. That's one of the things I love about it. Well, that's not a problem because that's not a wall. Game logic, so... I think their logic is you could just use the wall for speed and not those things, because if you hit them, you're not going to do anything. Let's be careful now. It's at 60%-ish. That jump, I'm going to slow down a lot because I don't care about beating the rivals. What I care about is not hitting the goddamn wall. I think it's right here on this straight. So let's be careful. Gotta go from here to there. Slowly but surely. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Why did I miss it so many times? I'm glad there's a low tide. If the tide was higher, I don't think I've crossed it. I'm gonna have to wash the car now because a lot of salt. Oh, the wall. Oh, we were this close from hitting that wall. That wall. Whew. What do I drive in real life? I have 4 cars in real life. I have a 2005 Volvo S60R 6-speed manual transmission. I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8 plug-in hybrid. I have a 2025 Kia Carnival, the minivan. That's a hybrid, but not a plug-in. That's a mild hybrid. And I have a 2026 Cadillac CT5V. Those are the cars that I drive. CT5 upshift. There's a difference. The CTS came up until the 2020. And then from 2020 forward, they became CT5. All right. So I think, do we have time for one more? Or should we go to Nordschleife? What does the chat want me to do? Do you guys want me to go to Nordschleife right now? Or do you guys want me to do one more here? Let me know before I click. I think I did the Yakinoyama. No, I don't even know anymore. I gotta check. Go Nord. Okay. Check where it's docked. All right, Nord. Got more Nords. Yakinoyama is the next one. Okay, let's redeem the rewards. They're pretty boring anyways. And yeah, we're doing good progress here. Just gonna be missing the Horizon play and some of these stuff. The Horizon stunt part is easy. Link skills and promo. Oh, you're just siding with shift. That's fine. Let's go Nordschleife. Let me just get my wheel spin of the day. Oh, come on. I never get good stuff. And clean up the messages. And arrival messages here, because I got messages saying Cookie Gamer's been working on a mechanic on all my records. That's fair. Fair play to you guys. Let's exit the game. And now we're gonna put the GT3. Put the Lambo here for now. Hope I'm not pressing any buttons. I love the startup light sequence that it does. And those are my cars. In case you guys are wondering, that's a CT5V. That's the S60R. The minivan was behind me, and the other Volvo was in front of that Volvo. You're coming for me tonight? Ah, that's fair, man. I want a left-hand drive import so I can mod and put a body kit on. Any recommendations? Max budget's 50K. Like in real life, Poker? I don't know, man. Let me make it triple. This game works in triple screen, so there is that. All right. And now it's triple. Single player. Let's go for a lap around the Nürburgring. So this is my favorite track. For those of you following my channel for a little longer, you'll know that this is my favorite track of all tracks. The Nürburgring is a legendary, very, very long road that is a public road and also a racetrack. It has two main parts, the North Loop, and the GP track, where you can kind of have fun and drive around. So now we have...
Give it all you got.
Did it change the profile? I think it did. Wait. Yeah. Alright, let me just check. And I think the audio is pretty loud now. Sorry about that. Check here. I don't... Did I save it? I didn't save. Why did I not save my profile? I changed my profile yesterday and I did not save it. That was a newbie move. Alright, we're good. Now, I'm going to put on this camera because it does have triple, and you can see a little better. You can see the right monitor over there. And, oh, my chat's not working. No, it's working, it's just not showing. Gotta, wait, not that. I just gotta put my chat, otherwise I can't read your messages. And I cannot see. Yeah, I can leave that way. All right, let's go. Let's go. So the tires are cold. We're gonna go for for an opening lap here in the Nürburgring. Let me put on the map so you guys can see it. I'm gonna take it easy because the tires are pretty cold. This game is a simulator, and it's very realistic in terms of how the brakes are, the tires, and everything. Let me know if it's too loud, because when it changes games, sometimes it gets a little bit loud. Hello, Leonie. Definitely loud, but I like it. Okay. Let me know if I have to lower it. My voice is too drowned. The music is... I'll stop the music. It's not playing too loud anyway, but I'll stop the music just for the sake of it. Competizioni. Ooh. There is that little barrier there. We're gonna go for one more here so we get the tires at the right temperature. And here's the place. Sorry folks. We're gonna go for just one more in the GP so we can get the tires. They're getting hot now, warm now. They're still a little blue, but I think we can start going. And as you can tell now, I am not playing Forza Horizon. So I was playing Forza Horizon for the past 2 hours. Now I just came here for a little bit of Assetto Corsa. I want to practice again. I've been for too long I haven't played Assetto Corsa. So I am back to it right now. I did a couple laps yesterday to just get my bearings back. Hello, Tyron. Okay, I'm lowered the volume a little bit here. Just so I'm not drowned completely, but you can still hear the engine. I love the sound in this game. The rattling in the car, the engine sound. It's all pretty good. Now we enter the North Loop, which is where people know as Nordschleife. The Nordschleife is a road on regular days. You can drive, you can just pay and drive around. Those are called not track days, tourist days, and you can go. It's a little bit different layout because in the end they don't let you go all in on the straight, which is fair because it's a very long straight. But you know, what I'm driving here is what everybody can drive if you just pay to go. We can do a race one day. Exactly, it's a toll road. Tires are warm now, but I just rather be extra careful there. I know I can go flat out there. And here on this crest also, on the top of the next hill, not this one, but the next one, you can go flat out here. But I'm gonna lift a little. This is the foxhole, the downhill, and you just step on it. Follow the bends and turns and the bumps. Nordschleife is a very bumpy road from what I hear. Never driven there in real life. But I'm pretty sure if I go there, I will know what I'm doing. Not that I'm going to be fast because, you know, real life is a little different. You have your life on the line. What's up, the Real Celeste? How you doing, man? Do I have new seats? No, these are new seat covers. I have a video coming soon. I got these seat covers from a company called Coverland USA, and they sent it to me for review. They're pretty cool, man. I gotta say, I'm very impressed. Especially my driver's seat was showing some wear signs that was not looking good anymore. Like if you come real close, you could tell. Hey Dimitri, how you doing, buddy? How long am I going to be for, Cookie? Just for a few more minutes. 10 a.m. I have a lot of stuff that I need to finish for work. This is an interesting part of the track. It's not as straight, but you can go flat out depending on the car you have. The GT3 cars can definitely go flat out here. You just step on it. And I did lift there. I don't know why this should have gone automatically on. Now we're coming to a very famous part of this track. Like, if you don't know a lot about tracks, you know this part of the track. This is called the carousel. Oops, and I went a little bit off here. The carousel will be the next, slowly. It's going to be the next big turn over there. The very sharp corner to the left with a very high bank. And you go here on the bank side, and there's country flags. There's a lot of graffiti on the floor here as well. Very famous part. Got to be real careful with the apex on these corners. They are really, really tall sometimes, and they will throw you off like there's no tomorrow. But some you can attack, like this one here you stay away from, and then you attack this one a little harder in real life as well. That's what I've seen Misha Sharudin is one of the people who taught me the most. Just by watching his video, you can learn so much. You look at what gear he's using and where he goes, you know, what corner, which corners he takes a little more aggressive. It's pretty cool. A little off there. That's a little jump corner that in cars you will usually see Misha jumping. Pretty fun. And now it's a very scary part because in real life you go flat out here. Yeah, the horizontal usually has less people. I don't know why. And now we're coming to the straight, which is the fastest part of this track, and it's pretty long. This is where the GT3 car will reach 170-ish miles an hour. Let's see. You can see the speed on the top right. 169, 171. We don't have any more gears, so 6 gears is our highest gear. That's it. 173 miles an hour. Maybe it's 4 now because of down 5. Let me just do one thing before we start another and last lap. We're going to stop here for a second on the track. I just want to move my gauge cluster to the back a little bit more. If I hit it, no. Because then you can see the traction control working. Because a fun fact about my gauge cluster is it's actually totally fully functional. And if I press the brakes too hard and the ABS kicks in, you can see it. All right, let's go. You're going to see the traction control light coming on. There you go. Traction control is working. It blinks. And then if I press too hard, I'm going to go really hard on the brakes on this corner here. And the ABS goes on. But if I don't go, like, if I go normal, it won't. Like, obviously, I'm trying to avoid the ABS kicking in. I was just doing that for illustration purposes. This is an Aston Martin GT3 Vantage. Wait, let me get to the actual name. Oh, too fast there. Trying to move my thing here. Let me bring these. The next one should be the car. Aston Martin D8 Vantage GT3. All right. Now the tires are all going to be dirty. You can hear the little rocks hitting the car still. I love the sound on this game. Go for one more lap in the ring, and then I'm gonna end the live stream for today. So please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And it's funny because people ask me why I don't play more simulators. Like, nobody wants to watch them. They want to see me playing Forza Horizon. Like, you see how much the viewership drops whenever I'm racing? So I play it offline, just me, myself, and Flybrid. Yeah, I know, Tyron. I was saying that in the beginning, and you said that once. Everybody knows now. Thank you. Don't spam. It makes it harder for me because I'm racing here. I'm going on the track, and I'm trying to drive fast, but I'm also trying to keep an eye on the chat. So, like, I've read your message already. I don't need to read it twice. I don't need to say anything because that's not a question. You're just saying it. You had a nosebleed? Why, Cookie? Is that a normal thing for you? Oh, nice, man. First time? Yeah, I love the KS Pro. It's my favorite GT3 steering wheel, man. By really far. It's very comfortable. I love the screen. Oh, man. I went in the wrong place there for that corner. Oh. You guys are okay? Let me reverse. No, I'm gonna be just for 10 a.m. I'm just gonna finish this lap that's destroyed now. That's okay. It's a great wheel, man. I like Upshift. I really recommend it. And I have the Fanatec F1. This one is better by far. I told you guys that if you go to and touch the apex, it's pretty bad. This game, this track doesn't really forgive when you go too high on it, especially with a GT3. Oh man, that'd be fun. We can do it on a Assetto Corsa then, the normal one. I think it's easier. We can just go in no hesi. Oh, dude, they took forever to make a decent screen on that thing. And they were charging more than this one. Now they realized the mistake and they lowered the prices and they put a bigger screen on it. But that took forever. Trying to read the chat here makes me lose a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not going for a super lap time here. Gonna be easier now. You can turn off the force feedback. Yes, you can. But also remember, these are GT3 cars. They're not that heavy. They're power assisted, or electric. I don't know if they're steering, it's power steering, or if it's electric. But I know they are not heavy in real life. They're not like you're driving like an F1 car with absolutely no assistance. Coming on the carousel. sounds of the, you know, the rattling in the car are so great. I think they add so much immersion. I'd love the M4. Oh, that steering wheel is gorgeous, but it's so expensive. Yeah, it's a real steering wheel. You can use it in your car. Like, I bet there's not even 5 people in the world that use that feature. Like, not even 5. Yes, sir, Nürburgring. I chicken out. You can go flat out here, but I chicken out. Ooh, too much apex. Don't hit the apexes. Just like I'm on my Forza challenges, the wall is lava. You got to remember here in the ring, the all the curbs, they are lava. Especially with a GT3 car. All right. FH6 should have the BMW discount, so people like who work with BMW get a 10 discount on all items, including discounted items. Well, at least they started doing discounts, Cookie Gamer, because they didn't have a single discount before. I keep telling my wife, I gotta just stay home and stream in the mornings with you. Oh man, well you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Don't worry about it, man. I really appreciate your help and your hard work here. But I don't want to, in any way, shape, or form, get in the way of your life, man. All right, we finished the lap. Let's go like a real driver. We're going to finish here and then go back around and put in the pits. You're rich, you don't have to work. Man, I wish I could do that. I was telling my wife, I can't wait to, you know, retire. Alright, we finished the lap. Yeah, I gotta work. I'm sorry, so sorry to bother you. What do you mean, man? But I'm not a big fan, I'm just sure. What? Yeah. I'm not a big fan, but I'm sure it's, and I'm big. No clue what you're saying, man. How old are you? Did your mom let you play today on the computer or phone? They pushed the retirement age up in Germany. Ah, that's nice, man. What did you do in the army? And thank you for your service, man. We're bringing it home. That's why we're not pushing. Just bringing it home. You can see here my CarPlay fully functional now, because usually in Forza Horizon it's not fully functional. Especially this part here. You can see the turbo back up there. You can see the tire, the lap. Even shows where I am in the lap. There's 25,000 meters. I've done 3,800. Temperature, they're all correct. Everything's functional in this one. Oh, I want to go to the pits. I forgot which one is the pit limiter. It's what? 50. down to first. I am on first. It's pretty slow, 50. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh yes, sir, I do have CarPlay. And a functional map.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
You can download my Apple CarPlay on my channel if you want. Awesome! And now you can see that the check engine light came on and the oil light came on. It's all working. Engine is off, so obviously we do have the... I love this game, man. This game is one of the best ones out there for driving and enjoying the beauty of Nordschleife. And Automobilista 2 is also pretty close. I don't know why. They should work. There is one glitch with Automobilista 2 that if you have 4 screens, you can't make the triple work.
Let's go, 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 go.
And I have that problem. So, I don't know why. Well, that's it. Let's go here and let's quit. Yes, confirm. Do you ever play NASCAR? I played a few times, to be honest with you. It's been a while now. I like NASCAR. It's one of my favorite, but I haven't been playing a lot. Hey, Shikon! Yo, man, you just missed me around Nordschleife, dude. I gotta go now. It's 10:09. But I did go into Nordschleife here. Let me just show you how how it looks in the car. Since you were here in the beginning of the live stream, I want to be respectful of you coming back. I can't go again, but if you go to my channel on YouTube, you may watch the last few minutes. I'm going around here to the ring.
Green light, show them
So
what you got.
the lights are gonna check engine is gonna turn off because the engine is on. So, and I can show the triple working. So that's how it looks on a real simulator, not Forza Horizon. This game is called Assetto Corsa Competizione, and the car is an Aston Martin. What is it called? The Aston Martin Vantage. There you go. V8 Vantage GT3. That's the car we're driving right now. Oh yeah, this one feels like real life. This one can get you really immersed. Like, and you can take it very seriously. Hey, Freddy Guerrera. Tires, like, if they're cold, it's gonna be harder. And I have all the information here on my Apple CarPlay too. So, tires are pretty cold now. You see, they're all blue, 72 degrees, roughly on the top right. I have the track information, the current lap, the fuel, how many laps I can do with the fuel I have in the car, which is, again, the gauge cluster is fully functional. So 2.8 laps is my fuel economy. I can do another 5.7 laps at this rate. My best lap in the ring is 8:25 with this car. Go back to the pits. I forgot which one is my pit limiter. I think I did put a button for the pit limiter, but I don't recall now. Well, this holds. Oh, I think I did turn it on now. Oh, the sun glare and also the windshield. Like, shows the scratches and all. I love this. I wish every car game had the windshield. You know, when depending on where the sun is shining, it will show you like in a very pretty way. All right, neutral, and now the engine is off. You can see the check engine light is back on, and the oil light turns on as well. All right, I think that's it for today. I gotta go. Pretty late now. But I'll be back tomorrow for more live stream. And if you guys are interested, you can check out my channel for more information behind the scenes and all the good stuff in between. All right, let's confirm. We're leaving for now. Assetto Corsa Competizione is one of the best games around. I literally, you know, I honestly think so. Where is it? Closing that Moza Simpit. There's a current Lamborghini world has been modified. Yeah, save. I'm saying save. All right, back to music. And we're gonna end the live stream soon, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come back tomorrow for more live stream. I live stream every single day from 8 a.m. till about 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to know what is the time zone in your time zone that I live stream? Well, all you have to do is check out the not save. Why is it not saving? Yeah, save everything. So you got to check out the time. The time now is 10:13 a.m. my time. Take 2 hours back, and that's the time I begin the live stream. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow on my live stream. And in the meantime, you can check out my videos on my channel, my tutorials, my shorts, everything else. 10 a.m. for you, it's 10 p.m. for me. Oh, that's pretty much the opposite. Russo, how am I gonna rev if I close the game, buddy? Yeah, well, love your faces, and I will see you on the next live stream. Stay safe, guys, and enjoy your day.